Guess we ought to get this live stream started there, eh? What's up, everybody? What's up? How's it going? Welcome to my live chat. Do you like my Crazy Town gift of game shirt? Yeah, thank beautiful Vash for that one. Got me back on the Crazy Town train. Although mentally, I don't think I ever left the Crazy Town train that I got on many, many years ago. So yeah, what's going on? How's it going? What do you hear? What do you say? Rex Viper is what I hear and what I say. Yeah. So on their Rex Viper YouTube channel, which how many subs are they up to now? I'm curious. Oh, still 10.4. Okay. So yeah, they're not really expanding at a very rapid rate here, but you know, whatever. It's better than they had like 3K there for a while, so they made some growth, but yeah, like right on their YouTube channel. When I went to harvest all those videos to do my part 3 of the Rex Viper Summer dealio, I couldn't help but to notice they have their whole ass like album up. They released it like 3 weeks ago. And basically, since this band has made a fucking video for like every piece of music basically on this entire album, they just kind of like stitched it all together and made like one big 55-minute chunk. And so yeah, but you know, it's in the track listing that, you know, that the band intended. You know, it's not just some randomized thing here. So for instance, we have the intro track, Going the Distance, which that You'll hear that soon, and it's basically the thing that they play at the beginning of a few of their shows at this point. Then they go into Never Surrender, Scar Fox, the Push It to the Limit song, Supersonic Boom, The Hero of Time. They got Bramble Blast, Sticker Brush Symphony, which I don't think they have a music video for that, so we'll see what they do there. You're the Best, Flash Dance Zero, The Touch, Hearts on Fire, Nintendo Power of Love, Mighty Wings and Hadoukens, and Eye of Tiger Electronics. So basically they took all the new songs and they shoved them up front, and then all the old songs that they debuted back in 2020 are in the back. Okay, weird track list sequence there, but that's how the Viper wants to do it, so you can't really question the kind of the genius here. We've got James Harding on vocals, a.k.a. British James. James Ronald on lead guitar, when he's actually able to pull it off. Mr. James Rolfe on rhythm guitar. Dino Leonetti on keyboards. He's a paisan, a Leonetti. Bradley Conklin on drums, and Adam Shub on bass. Shub sounds like when you get circumcised and they took off too much, and it's just you're left with just a shub. It's not a cock anymore, it's just a shub. So yeah, anyway, that's some info for you there. I don't know why this caught my eye, because they tagged me. Tina Carroll, you single? Yes, I am. I've always just been the one guy. It's always just been me. It's a Jerry Seinfeld bit there. Andy Boner Power, aren't you supposed to be on the Jim and Them live stream tonight? Are they doing one tonight? Have they already covered Corey Feldman's Dancing with the Stars? Oh, surely they must have. Surely that I almost did Corey Feldman Dancing with the Stars tonight. But then I chose not to. And then, I don't know. I was like, I gotta close the chapter on this Rex Viper thing. Yeah, the gnome book, right? Gnome Cave or whatever. I don't have the book. I was kind of waiting for the audio book portion to come out, but I don't know. It's like, would people really stop in for a whole ass live stream to hear me read a book to them? I feel like I haven't clicked on the video yet, but Red Cow Arcade's already done some kind of they've got like a 2-hour clip on their channel talking about Gnome Book. I don't know if they read the book or if they just talk about it for 2 hours, but I would imagine that their commentary would be funnier than anything I would do. It's only 100 pages. Oh, yeah. So they probably read it already on their thing. They all read it. Okay. They just talk about it. Read it on stream. Ooh, God, I hate reading. I mean, I'm not the best reader in the world, but I'm sure the way that James writes, it would probably be pretty simple wording. I doubt I'll be reading like Shakespearean level texts here. Real Par, I would do Corey next week. He has a second dance. I don't think he's lasting through this week's vote. Well, there you go. I'll probably do it next week. And on top of that, like, I kind of need more material for the Corey thing, because those clips, I don't know how long they were, but I doubt they would be enough meat on the bone for me to do a whole ass, like, at least 2 hours for a live stream, and that's on the shorter end for me. I would want to do, like, 2.5 would be prime real estate. 3 is always fine. Trying to leave it at 3 max. I don't understand how motherfuckers do like 6 hour, like Rich from Review Tech USA. He does like 6 hour live streams. That's insane. That's way too long to be sitting in a fucking chair, like getting like swamp ass like crazy. No thanks. The fuck else? Dude, I just woke up from a nap like 45 minutes ago. You would think that would be enough for me to like animate and like get my head in the game. I'm gonna need to take a shot. Then take me a shot of vodka. Military issue vodka to get ready for this. Y'all ready for this? Yeah, and then I got a Monster energy drink going on. So basically all the toxins are on deck right now for this. You need a little bit of inebriation to do what I'm about to do. Ugh. Disgusting. Has anybody concerned trolled me in the chat yet? Like, Josh, you doing okay lately, man? I don't know. You just don't look right, man. Like, you just look kind of like you don't really want to do this anymore. And I don't know, bro. You okay, bro? Anyone done that in the chat yet? I don't know. I can't tell. I don't have the bandwidth to concentrate on all that right now. I've noticed that's like a thing that people kind of like doing with me. I'm fucking dying, man. No, I'm not okay. We're all dying, though. All right. All right. Will you react to James Rolfe Dragon in my dreams video when he cries about the plastic dragon at the playground? Actually, I tried to react to that one. And I got like 30 seconds into it, and they shut my stream down. They're like, nope, not talking about Bimmy's Dragon. Like, Cinemaskers, like they don't normally strike down much, but like that they did. They were like $5 super chat from Beautiful Vash. Do do la la, do do la la, do do la la, yeah yeah yeah. That's a inside joke. He recently had me review Traps, the band Trapped, their first album on Patreon, and there is a song where the singer is it's an acoustic song, and he says "do do la la" for like 4 times in a row there, and then he ends with like a very yarly yeah yeah yeah. So yeah, here's the link to my Patreon in the chat there if you want to subscribe, become a member, baby. There's a good amount of videos on there at this point, album reviews. I do a review on Doug Walker, or I do like I react to Doug Walker's The Room? I forget. Yeah, I think his review of The Room. I'm actually listening to The Disaster Artist right now on audiobook. It's really good. Greg Sestero breaking down how it was working with Tommy Wiseau and all the behind the scenes shit's really entertaining. And he does like a perfect Tommy Wiseau impersonation. So he's doing the Tommy voice like throughout the whole audiobook, and it really sounds like Tommy Wiseau is like also, you know, narrating. It's really good. So yeah, join the Patreon, all that kind of shit. All right, let's do this. Let's get started. Let's stop edging everyone and listen to the entire Rex Viper Turbocharger Deluxe. You know, they did a pretty poor job like promoting the album drop, honestly. Like I had to like stumble upon it on their Rex Viper channel. Like I didn't hear that it was out. I just had to like be like, "Oh shit. There's like the entire album there." I didn't think it made a whole lot of sense to do like a standalone video on this album, just because I've literally already covered every single one of these songs in over the span of 3 videos. I've covered these songs in one way or another. So I thought it was quite redundant to do like a pre-taped edited video on this. I figured it definitely made for a better we're listening to this shit together kind of live stream experience. So so here he goes, man. So this is the intro track. What are they calling it? Going the Distance, featuring Aaron Hansen. Okay, sure, whoever the fuck that is. Now this looks like it's like a live thing. It's not though. This is the actual like album.
Ladies and gentlemen and everyone that's ready to get their faces melted off, welcome to the greatest moment of your life. Every minute up till this point has left you wanting for energy, wanting for intensity, and begging for rock. But now, this very moment, everything changes, because the sounds you're about to hear will blast your ass into another dimension. A dimension where voltage flows through your veins, where the ground shakes.
Aaron's band Starbomb is terrible. No, I've not heard. I don't know who the fuck Aaron is, but I guess he's the dude doing the announcing right now. I think my favorite James, I think it's gotta be British James. He's just so humble, mate. Oh, we got Mike Cool Green in the chat. That's the bull pleasing team. Yes, we've missed you in the Discord, Mike Cool Green. Aaron Hansen from Game Grumps? Oh, okay. Okay, did not know that's who that was. Rex Viper! Rex Viper! Oh, British James destroys his voice in all of this. It just sounds way better. I will say these studio versions are so deceptively slicker than their live shit is, and it pisses me off because it's so false advertising, man. Like it really does. It really is like makes you laugh because it's like, I don't know. I'm sure you guys have seen enough of my Rex Viper live videos to know what the fuck's up at this point with this band. And yeah, like when you listen to the studio versions of this, they sound so much better for the most part. And it's like, yeah, this band doesn't sound anything like this live. It's just hilarious. Pete's King, $5 super chat. How much fandom crossover is there between former Bronies and Rex Viper? Probably a lot, I would imagine.
A hungry heart keeps me going strong. It gives me strength when things are going all wrong. All my life I've been searching for the sun. Now like a thief in the night, I've got nowhere to run. But I'll never surrender. No, I'll never give it up without a fight.
There's our Bimmy mugging for the camera. I can already tell you that the bass tone is totally different than it is live. We all watched Rex Viper live on here, didn't we? That bass tone sounded like complete shit. Now it's like got kind of this like fat, almost sounds like a synthesized bass or something like that. The guitar tones are nice and crispy and clean sounding. It's like, I'm sorry. It's too bad you can't bring your computers on stage with you, because that is what is generating these tones. Are computer amp simulators. Your actual amps sound like ass.
I made a vow to never stop, to keep the faith and take it right.
Yeah, it's about time for Justy to go solo. Honestly, they could just release Rex Viper's music with only Justin's vocals on it and like remove British James vocals, and I think that would be the Justin solo project, right? Ah, yes, the finger tapping, the finger tapping, the only thing that the lead guitar player ever learned on guitar. I swear, like, cause I don't think that dude could play rhythm if he wanted to. I think he only knows how to do that tapping bullshit, and he barely pulls that off live. Like, a lot of times he hasn't pulled it off. He's like, his volume's too low. He fucks it up completely. Every now and then he'll get it right. And I think this guy's an alcoholic. As one alcoholic calling another one out. Yeah, I'm thinking this guy's. I'm thinking he gets pretty trashed before he gets on stage. Probably out of nerves or some shit, I would imagine. $2 super chat, frothy salsa. Wish the singer wouldn't taint Nine Inch Nails with the shirt. Yeah, I know. I mentioned that in my video I made about these new batch of videos. It's like, he's wore this shit on stage before too, and I feel like, because British James have been in like serious bands before too, before he did Rex Viper, and I just think the shirts are his way of being like, Mate, if anyone's got a better offer for me, please let me know, because I will quit this sad excuse for a band. Toot sweet, mate. I think that's why he wears the Nine Inch Nails shirt, because no one else wears like. Though I think the drummer wore a Misfits shirt at one point, but everybody wears Misfits shirts. That's like wearing a Nirvana shirt or a New Order, Unknown Pleasures shirt. Now, my only question is Metal Jesus going to have this music playing in the background? Whoa, did I say New Order? Joy Division, my bad. Is Metal Jesus going to have this music playing in the background of his videos? Because, you know, he's all about, hey, what's up, guys? I'm Metal Jesus. Actually, I don't think he does the devil horns anymore, but maybe he does it with one hand. I don't know. Metal Jesus here, everybody, and we're going to talk about some games. Some hidden gems, some rare ones for the PS4. Now, I know a lot of people have talked about the PS4. I get it, guys. But I still think there's some great games, maybe games that you haven't heard of. I think you haven't heard of some of these at least. Stick around. But then, you know, he always has like this random metal shredding in all of his videos. So is he going to help his friend James out and have Rex Viper in the background of his videos from now on? Okay, so now we're rolling right into track number, 3 technically, the Star Fox Push It to the Limit song. Haven't heard this one in a hot minute, so here we go, man. With the seamless blending of Star Fox and Push It to the Limit. Who's the mad scientist behind these mashups? They're fucking genius. Fucking genius. Especially when you get to Supersonic Boom, because you got a fucking non-80s song with Bad Religion, which I'm not gonna lie, they didn't do a bad job on that cover. They really didn't. Like, British James sound fine on it. It's just like the principle of the matter that such a lame band would cover like a cool band. That's like, I think, where a lot of people take offense. And then they're mashing in, Let Me Begin, I Came to Win, Battle Me, That's a Sin. Sorry. Green Hill Zone theme from Sonic. And then Sonic Boom off the Sega CD Sonic. And it's like, wow. Right when you thought they couldn't mash anything else up into a shitty fucking smoothie, that song comes along. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself here. I apologize. The lead singer's doing like weird movements in this video. He's like, On the razor's edge. Well, I get it's like hard to express rocking in front of a green screen, but on this one in particular, it's like he's trying to hold in a shit or something as he's like standing there. That fucking, I don't know what keyboard that is. That shit looks cheap as fuck. Could be vintage for all I know. I'm not, was that Ensoniq? Is that the brand? Ensoniq Mirage DSK, meaning I'm assuming it's some kind of floppy disk type synthesizer from the 80s. I don't know, whatever. It's probably some vintage ass synth that's worth a lot of money. I'm talking shit about it. I mean, honestly, it does kind of look like a Casio keyboard. What brand is that? Insomnia? They had so much shit in the studio version. The limit in the background or whatever is like, I don't know why they just. I mean, I think the drummer already like plays to a click live, so like, why not just add like the backing tracks too? I mean, it's not really. I mean, if you're only performing at cons, like various gaming conventions, why wouldn't you make it? I mean, you've already got the video. Why not bring it home and add the full experience of adding like those little backing flourishes? Because I mean, the band, they're playing the song like they're playing like 80% of it live. So if you have to add a few little backup vocals here and there, or little flourishes, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that these days. Like every fucking band does that shit. I mean, the infamously Falling in Reverse had to cancel one of their shows because someone stole their laptops and they couldn't play their show without their laptop, and everyone clowned on them like, oh man, you're not a fucking real band, you can't play your show without your laptops. You know, laptops control other things besides just like backing tracks. You realize it controls the lighting rig, it controls like, sometimes it controls like a guitarist's pedals turning on and off, like that. You can wire your entire show up to like Ableton Live nowadays, and like, yeah, that's if that computer gets disappeared somewhere or another, yeah, that there goes your whole ass show, and you'd have to play a way watered down, lackluster show if you could even play it at all, because it's got like the clicks on it, all other kind of shit. So yeah, I don't know. There's still some old heads out there who like take a fat dump on any band that uses backing tracks, but you might have to wake up, because some of your favorite bands most likely fucking use backing tracks, whether they admit it or not. It's almost like it's like in wrestling back in the day, it was like this thing of like, oh no, I'm not on the juice, man. I'm not on roids. I think still even to this day, it's like, oh no, I'm 100% all natural, and then come to find out, no, they've been doing steroids the entire time. There's just this perception of fakeness or inauthentic, you know, you're not being authentic if you're using backing tracks. That's just bullshit nowadays. You know, is it like the ideal situation? Probably not, but you know, does 95% of the audience really give a fuck? Absolutely they do not. It's only other musicians and just dickheads who care about that. $2 from Frothy Salsa. Which band members can pass as middle-aged lesbians? I'm gonna go with pretty much everyone except, well, I mean, I don't know. It's kind of hard to pass as a lesbian if you have a beard. So lead guitarist and bassist, but yeah, definitely British James, James Rolfe, and Slash's son. Those three, absolutely for sure.
Game still playing, so you better win it. Push it to the limits. No one left to stand in your way. You might get careless, but you'll never be safe for just a minute. Walking to the limits. Standing on the
Even this original song, the original version of this song, sucks. This is a novelty song that there's a reason why it's only been on like the Scarface soundtrack and like Grand Theft Auto 3. It's a cheesy ass fucking song, bro. Like, so I don't know. Like, I feel like it was a poor song choice just in general. It's just like this cheesy 80s soundtrack song. I think I even looked up like the guy who did this song. Pretty much this is all he's known for. He's kind of like a one-hit wonder. If this song was even a hit, I think it's just more of a, I don't know. If I'm doing a tier list right now of the Viper songs, this is definitely in like the lower like D tier for sure. This is not one of their A tier songs. Even if it is like capably executed in the studio version, it's still not a good song, period, even the original. I mean, probably the only neat thing about it is seeing Dino do the actual keyboard line, because it looks kind of tricky. People are saying that they think Dino's the most talented one in the band. Pretty low watermark, wouldn't you say? Pretty fucking low watermark. Because the lead guitarist, though he sounds great on the record, if you watch that motherfucker live, it's rare that if I was doing a tier list, all of it would be relative. So yeah, I mean, Dino might be the most talented one in the band, but he's still not like fucking. He's not Rick Wakeman or Tony Banks or anything like that from like or even a Geddy Lee, for fuck's sakes. Geddy Lee's a better keyboard player. He had his moments. Definitely a better bass player. And better vocalist. Geddy Lee's better at three things in this band than three of these members whose sole job is to play the one thing. Oh, here we go. Oh, supersonic. I'm getting chronic. Or whatever he says. I mean, yeah, and then the tones and everything. Again, you can thank Pro Tools, amp modeling for these tones. They do not sound anything like this live. Make no mistake. Then another part of me, I'd have to see this. I'd have to go back and watch it live. I don't know if I don't feel like the drummer's holding down that perfect. I don't think he's holding that beat down like that at that tempo for the duration of this song, which is at least 3.5-4 minutes long. I don't think that he's holding it down. That's punk drummers are of a different breed. You got to have those long, sinewy muscles in your forearms, your hands to a certain degree, your biceps, like your calves, like doing the kick pedal. I played in an old school hardcore band, which is basically sound like punk when I was a teenager, and every beat is like like it's fucking intense. And you're doing that the whole fucking song. And I just don't think that this drummer is this sounds like computer quantized, like perfectly quantized drum playing to me. I don't think this guy has the talent to do that. Calling him out right here, right now. I'd have to listen to the live version again, but anyway.
Well, am I making haste or could it be haste that's making me? What's time within the killer? Keep up violins and moving. I gotta go faster, keep up the pace. Just to stay in the human race. I could go supersonic, the problem's chronic. Tell me there's life exists beyond it. When I need to sink, I just accelerate into oblivion. Into Now here I go again, everything is alien. How does it feel to be outside of the basic cultural change? My deeds are senseless and really meaningless. We're measured in that thing. I could go supersonic, the problem's chronic. Tell me there's life existing on it. When I need to sink, I just accelerate into a...
So like shit like the the thing in the background with the harmonies and shit, they don't do that live. And again, it's like, why not just have that part like backtracked? I don't get why they don't do that. I maybe they watch these videos. I don't know. I know Justy. He I think the last live stream I did, if it was on Rex Viper, I don't remember if it was or not. He Senpai finally noticed me. He commented. If it was the one where I wore the GIMP mask, then yeah, that was the one. What's funny about the GIMP mask is it's been posted here and there online where I put that on or whatever. It's like, guys, I have a whole ass music video on my YouTube page called The Nightmare Inside You. Not only am I wearing the GIMP mask, I'm wearing the entire like black spandex suit, okay? And I'm jumping around and all that shit. So if you think that's a gotcha moment, like screen capping me wearing that, like I have a whole music video where not only am I wearing the mask, but I'm wearing the whole suit that goes with it. So by all means, go and look up Dancing with Ghosts, Nightmare Inside You, and feel free to clip that, share it. I beg of you, I beseech you, my brethren, share that shit. It wasn't some like weird gotcha moment when you screen clip me with the mask on. Like, it's like, dude, I did a whole music video where I wore that fucking thing for a good portion of it. Like, it was not. Oh, what a humiliation! Oh my goodness, I can't believe they posted that. Like, you dildo. Why do you think I owned that mask to begin with? I used it for a fucking video. Anyway. And now we've changed songs, and now it's like a different song, and I hate the transition on this. Like, yeah, it's technically still in the same key, but it was a weird modulation from E to like now they're going from C to B, I believe, for the backing chords behind it. I went and worked all this out on guitar when I was doing research for this video because I was like, is this in the same fucking key? And surprisingly, it is. But is just the chords that they modulate to for this part that just... Because if the root is E... I'm getting some nerd shit right now. If the root is E, then... what I want to say... C to B... I'm guessing this is in the key of... It's in the key of E minor. Anyway, so they going from C modulates to a different weird thing. I feel like Joe Biden right now, just trailing off in my mumbling, whatever. Don't pay any mind to me. And then all this, it's like, we've gotten so far away from that supersonic kind of foundation. Now they're just like off into the stratosphere of just changing up where we're at. because they're teeing things up for Super or Sonic Boom, the Sega CD thing, which gets even more of a mess because I explained in my video. If I had my fucking guitar here, I could show you. I could grab it, but I figure it's probably gonna slow the video down too much. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, you see that just constant. Yeah, I just don't think the drummer played that right on, you know, just perfectly right on time like that throughout that entire. That to me sounds like, I don't know. It just sounds too perfect. Sounds like MIDI sampled drum patches there.
To the lights, it's a supersonic flight. Gotta keep it going. If you're strong, you can fly. You can reach the other side of the rainbow. Sonic boom, sonic boom, sonic boom. Sonic boom, sonic boom, sonic boom.
Oh yeah, it's 100% quantization. Absolutely, with the drums, yeah, just perfectly right in the grid. It's like machine perfect. Like, yeah, no, real drummer. Even if they were perfect, you'd still hear some shifts in the dynamics of the kicks and the drums over time. It wouldn't be this same exact level, you know, dynamically, volume-wise, same level, just same, right in the grid, like perfect. You know, you wouldn't. Perfect.
It's alright, take a chance, 'cause there is no circumstance that you can't handle. Make your move, break it out, that's what life is all about. It's your adventure. Sonic boom, sonic boom, sonic boom. Sonic boom, sonic boom, sonic boom. Sonic boom, sonic boom, sonic boom. Sonic boom, sonic boom.
Yeah, Simple Duck, good point. When the drums are quantized, but everything else isn't, that's why it sounds like a hot mess, or at least part of it. A hot mess! Hot mess! Chaotic! Sorry, a little bit of Tammy Gunderson just came out there. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, when the drums are like machine perfect and nothing else is, yeah. Anyway.
To oblivion.
I mean, I can't really make fun of that part because that's what they do in the fucking Bad Religion song. But it's cooler when Greg Graffin does it. Okay, so where are we at with the butt plug thing? Should I be wearing a butt plug listening to this kind of like music? Especially if we're talking about bronies and stuff, I feel like butt plugs have to come into the conversation if we're talking about bronies. So far, we got 79% saying yes, I should be. Who says I ain't? Who says I ain't, Bubba? Who says I ain't wearing no butt plug? Oh, God, this fucking song. The Hero of Time. What the fuck does that even mean? The Hero of Time. Oh, you know what? That's what James Rolfe has needed this whole time, is a fucking hero of time, because he doesn't have any. That's what he's praying for, is a hero to find him more time, because he's like time is his fucking enemy. So he needs like a hero of time. I get it now. I totally get it. Yeah, those piano, those are some MIDI ass sounding piano patches being used. Can we talk about how creepy those glasses look on that guy? God damn it! This fucking this fast forward rewind thing is pretty useless on here. You son of a whore. Junkers, $5 super chat. Bimmy says he listens to Megadeth, System of a Down, Slayer, Ozzy, etc., but chooses to cover these songs. Yeah, I know. Yeah, he might listen to those bands, but I think at the end of the day, his heart will always lie in cheesy 80s fucking. There's like really good movies that came out in the 80s. Like Brazil, didn't that come out in the 80s? Koya Scotzi came out in the 80s. Not saying. Look, Koya Scotzi, I understand, is like very like art house, kind of not even really a movie, but there were like movies that were outside of the mainstream in the 80s that one could be a fan of, and James is like the normie. His taste in movies is like pretty normie in my opinion. Just the movies that he really gets a rock hard erection for is like shit that. Yeah, everybody loves Rocky and RoboCop and Back to the Future. Oh, that could be a new one for him to fuck with in some way or another. Although I don't know how many RoboCop songs are out there that are off the soundtrack that were I think they had their theme there that they used, but I don't know. Were there any like? I don't think there was any like cheesy 80s songs that were used in RoboCop. Yeah. Let me get a good still. Those glasses are. He looks creepy, dude. He looks like fucking like Eggman from Sonic, like the boss or whatever, Dr. Robotnik. He looks fucking creepy. Midnight, $10. Seeing your band play in Orlando next month. Love your streams. Hell yeah. If you're going to stab anybody, don't just stab the drummer, Anthony. Don't stab me. If you don't like, if you're secretly, if you don't like my content. I'm just joking. Don't stab Anthony. He's a kid. He's just a kid, for God's sakes. He's got his whole life ahead of him. That's cool, man. Yeah, there's been certain people who've watched my channel who've actually come to my shows, so that's always fun. I like it when he goes, "Where's the Hyrule Hercules?" That's a lesbian moment for sure.
All the champions of the gods. Where's the Hyrule Hercules?
Yeah, peak gay right there.
Fight the rising odds. Searching for a great night to call upon demand. Gotta fight them all
Anthony is our very talented drummer.
till the land. I need a hero. I'm a winner for the hero of time. A century's number, rise to the thunder. He's gotta get up for the fight.
Brady DiCarlo. Can we all agree the original song sucks? Yes. The original song does suck. Much like Push It to the Limit. The source material here is not great. I hate that fucking song. I need a hero. I need a hero. Top of the night. He's got to be strong and he's got to be gay. He's got to have a huge dong. Yeah, no, that Bonnie Tyler song. Yeah, I never liked that fucking song. Okay, so this song's a great example of like even in the studio, you can hear like, when British James is not on stage and he can, hear himself and he's in a controlled studio environment where you can take multiple takes if you need to. You can drink some water, you can, be at your best. You can warm up properly. Even still, you can hear like There ain't no way this motherfucker's hitting these notes live. No fucking way. I know this man's vocal range all too intimately at this point. Yeah, there's no way he's hitting these notes live. I'm not even gonna try to hit that note. I don't think that's his range, and he is like taking so many liberties, and his body's like extending him that graciousness now. But I'm telling you, motherfucker, if he keeps singing like that, there will be no Rex Viper in the next few years. Oh, wait till it gets to the bridge where they start covering like Zelda or whatever. Oh, wait. I mean, if you've already seen my video, my Rex Viper video that I just did, you'll know. But man, he really so outside of his range. It's like there's no fucking planet where he's hitting those notes live. Okay, I liked that SG. I don't think it's an actual Gibson SG, but when I first saw it, I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. But the more I see it in these videos, the more I think it's like fucking hideous in some way. I don't know. It's kind of ugly, honestly. It's kind of an ugly ass guitar. It's got the hot pickups where they're you have like the wet pickups where they kind of float, you know, if you like that you can kind of like rattle them around. Then you have the hot style ones where they're just kind of like plated into the guitar, which is what those are, which I kind of like those. But yeah, just the paint job on that thing is like, it's kind of ghastly. Like he used it for like this one song where he was wearing like a matching, like I think it's "You're the Best," and it looked right when he was wearing the yellow and black gi or whatever. Gi, like how an Irishman might say gay, his gi. But yeah, outside of that context, that's kind of an ugly looking guitar. These game covers come out of nowhere. Nowhere. They come out of nowheres. The game covers come out of nowhere. I'm trying to do Stuttering John all of a sudden. Yeah, okay. I think this is where we hear British James just struggling to hit them notes. We'll see what happens here. Music is so fucking lame. That little keyboard in the back. It's so fucking lame. I just want to like kick open the fucking door to this basement and be like, hey, shut it off. It sucks. This is fucking, I work for the electric company. We've gotten a lot of complaints about this music, so cut it out. Okay, here we go. Here's British James just blowing his anus out here. I don't see them ever attempting this song. Oh, that's a great face to stop on. That's like the Dark Side Phil fat face to a certain degree, right? Yeah, no, I don't ever see them pulling this. I don't see them ever even trying this song live, especially that little dun 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 dun, that little build up there. Like, that sounds way too theatrical for them to pull off live. Vocals notwithstanding, Jesus Christ. Oh, wait. Okay, so they do have chords in their instruments for this song. See, in James's guitar there, you can see it's plugged in, even though clearly, it's a music video and they're pantomiming. But I just feel like it looks better than to just clearly have no cable in the input jack. You will go on to see that there are other videos where they just don't even try. I don't know. Maybe James's thought was, well, we were in the desert for Mighty Wings, and why would anybody have an amp in the desert? That's crazy. So we just kind of pretended and used our imaginations. Yeah, I like being creative like that, and I feel like my audience likes it too. So I don't think anyone was that critical of it, though I'm sure there was some people who had some nasty things to say, but that's anywhere you go. Anytime you try to be creative, there's always going to be some. Yeah, he's always trying to teach you. I think EJ called that out when they were talking about the AVGN book from Red. Here I am shouting out Red Cow again. Yeah, it's like he's always trying to like teach. There's always a lesson to be taught whenever he pontificates about something. I'd already brought this up in my video that I did, but it's like just the fucking the stage the stage scenery here. Black drape in the background with a fog machine. That is the setting. I mean, they're doing some overlays and all that shit, but it's like fog machine. That's probably like right off camera there to the right hand side. Black drapes. That's the background in someone's basement, interspersed, It just looks so cheap though. I mean, this would work if it was just like a vertical thing made for TikTok where it's like a throwaway thing, but this is like their actual official music video. And it's like, I don't want to like stick my dick in James's finances or anything, but this motherfucker has some evergreen videos that have millions upon millions of views that accrue yet more views as time goes on. In my mind, I'm like, you really can't find like a warehouse kind of space where you live or somewhere else that's centrally located for everybody. Well, not for British James. He's fucked one way or the other. But, like, you can't find, like, not only a warehouse space, but, like, maybe someone who works in, like, music video making, and that's, like, their whole job, and they know how to light shit, and they have a camera that you don't have that. I mean, for fuck's sakes, like, our song Magazine that we did, like, we had this warehouse that was like an audio visual warehouse or whatever. My buddy ran it or whatever. He said we could use the space. Man, we had this guy come in paid him, good, decent amount of money. He lit that shit perfectly. He lit it perfectly. He filmed it perfectly. He cut it perfectly. It looked like a legit music video. In fact, let me go ahead and let's do a little intermission here. Just want to show you like how you can like find an actual space that, it's not complicated. This was not like some crazy Hollywood set. I know James is big on, it's got to, well, for the AVGN movie, he was like, it's almost like a Tommy Wiseau like thought process to it, where it's like, no, we doing big Hollywood production. This is no Mickey Mouse stuff here. We do big music video, or we do big movie, big Hollywood movie. That's exactly how that James Rolfe had the exact same mindset on that shit. And it's like, but then after that, he was so fucking burned by that whole experience that he's like, yeah, I'm just going to stick to my basement or someone else's basement. Okay, once again here. Just going to insert one of my fucking music videos. Again, we found the location. We hired a guy that does this shit for his, that's how he makes his fucking money. He lit it, I think, perfectly, shot it perfectly, edited it, I don't know, perfectly. Hate to keep using that word like it's the best thing ever, but I mean, and it just looks like a real music video. And it's like, why? And this is my big point that I'm trying to make here, and the whole reason I'm showing you this. In my mind, I'm like, why couldn't they have just done? They can still do that. They can still wear the Mickey Mouse outfits, Greg, but have it look good at a good location. You don't have to do all this silly shit in someone's bedroom. Like, so this is our video we did for and there's a scene or two that I find cringe, but for the most part, I think it looks really good.
Every day I see them die and the cities turn to dust while flipping through a magazine. It got me thinking of the duality. One is pictures and some lines to read. I was sold a lie, a child's naive mind. The world's safe, you can have it all. Well, geographical dice took it all for granted. There's not bullets in my magazine.
Now, wouldn't you say, just from that a little bit, that this looks better than some bed sheets in a fog machine? I'm not asking you to judge the quality of the music, whether you like the genre or not, but just going off just how it looks, how it's shot, the camera, the lighting, all that. They could have done something like that and made it not look like a bedroom production.
This is a call to arms.
Please hold your fire.
That was literally right outside the warehouse. That's our bass player, our drummer's in the background. The conference room was in the warehouse. We just utilized any space, and because the guy was competent and how he shot shit, it ended up looking legit, in my mind at least.
This is a good
Now, in all clarity, or what do you want to call it, full disclosure, I added in these scenes in post-production, these kind of stock-ish images. So that was me who did that. Oh yeah, that arsenal of guns just then, that's all of our bass players' fucking guns. He's a very gun-happy individual. Yeah, that little arsenal they just showed there, that's all from his personal collection. This is my band. This is my band, Dancing with Ghosts. Yeah. All right. Anyway, no, it's just showing that like I think we paid that. I don't want to say exactly how much we paid him, but it was not like life-changing amounts. It was pretty affordable, way more affordable than our video for Audacity. So anyway, yeah, Tina, don't be a fucking dick, bro. Yikes, this is bad. You're on my channel, so suck my dick. You know, like, you know what? Fuck you. You're out of here. You're out of here. I can't handle criticism. Bye, Tina. Yeah, so basically my point was that, you know, again, not, you don't have to like the genre or whatever, but like, it's not hard to like get a legit space for your, and I mean, they went to some studio to get it done professionally or whatever. So like, why not? You can still cut in your fucking Zelda clips and your video game footage and all that, but I don't know, man. That whole green screen, that's James's calling card though, isn't it? Like, it's like, oh, I never knew. I wouldn't have known this is Rex Viper unless it's got some kind of green screen bullshit going on. All right, anyway, that was the only point I was trying to make. Tina, you're a dick. Okay, so I've not heard the studio version of this song. This is that Bramble Blast, whatever. They've played it live because it's like an instrumental thing. I think Tina is not who she says she is. Yeah, probably an alt account for, yeah, probably so. Them who shall not be named. So I've not heard the studio version of this song. This is the legendary song from Donkey Kong Country 2. Everybody loves this song. It's a great song. The original, at least. Let's see. Like I said, I've heard them play it live, and it sounds kind of assy. Got some assy qualities to it. Let's see how they pull it off here. Whoa, that sounded weird. Hold on. I gotta hear that again. This is the studio version, mind you. That sounded weird. That sounded out of tune as fuck. Whoa. We're all hearing that, right? That's not just me, right? We all just heard that. That is oh my God. That is so out of tune. What the fuck? One more time. Let me put on both headphones. Maybe they'll resolve this in the upcoming thing that happens next. That sounds horrible. Nope, that's just what they chose to stick with. I gotta hear that one more time. I'm sorry. That's, oh my God, that sounds awful. Are these people completely stupid? Have they completely lost the plot, mate? That is so clearly out of tune, and like it's like conflicting heavily in the sense of like, all right, let's just say you have an E. That's like an E flat going against an E. It's just that they are too close together that they're just fighting each other and creating this dissonant thing. Okay, all right. That was their. They left that in there. Okay, fine. That's cool. Yes, give me something else to read besides listening to this shit. Add some music. I needed to tell you that I met Justin at SoCal Gaming Expo and I got to take home his display and get a picture. His display? Like his you know what? I'm not even going to make a fat joke, but there would have been a fat joke there, but I decided to leave it out. I don't know what this means. Apparently, I've just been told that I was one of YouTube's featured streamers tonight, and they sent me a screenshot of it. Rhea, that is. So I'm attributing credit now. I don't know what that means, but that sounds like probably like a good thing. I guess we'll figure. That's a developing story right now. Oh, okay, so from what she understands, YouTube has chosen to promote my stream. All right. This is about the amount of streamers that I normally get when I talk about Rex Viper. So YouTube's doing a sorry job of promoting my stream so far. Okay, so now we're moving on to You're the Best. Oh, it's Octavia from the Riff Raff podcast. I don't know if that's exactly what it's called, but that's what I'm calling it. We got the Cocoa Buns people in here, the watchers of Feldman. I don't know, man. Stories keep developing. I don't even know what's going on in Feld world these days. With the Jat people, I don't know. I have no idea. I stay in my own corner, and I just stay over here, and I shut the fuck up. I eat my peas and my taters, and I just, head down and stay in my own fucking lane. This fucking song. So this is where I felt like his guitar wasn't completely an eyesore because it kind of like matched. It matched his outfit. He accessorized, and it looks great in this one. This one, I like it, okay? All the other ones, that shit is so ass. It's ugly. The paint job looks hideous. Looks like a fucking bumblebee on your deck. What's funny about this song is the fucking backup vocals in the chorus just makes the song a lot more listenable, and they are like so missing from the live version of this shitty song. Cerebral P, $30 Canadian. Fuck no, fucking Siri. I'm not talking to your goddamn ass. Fuck these tone deaf idiots. On behalf of Perfect Pitch, Josh, I salute you. I do not have perfect pitch. I thank you for that. My pitch is better than Rex Viper, which really is not saying a whole lot. Riffin' on Raff. There it is. Riffin' on Raff is the podcast. If you guys know of this artist, Riff Raff, he was on the Loserville tour. He's that crazy guy. These crazy fools made a podcast all on this guy. I'm assuming that's what it's about. But let's get to this shitty ass song, shall we?
Got to learn to take it. Try to believe that the going gets rough, that you gotta hang tough to make it. History repeats itself, trying your succeed.
Yeah, okay, so, goes without saying, the chorus of backing vocals in this song that are not present at all in the live version, which again in my video that I made about this, I show examples of this. It's just literally like British James just doing, "You're the best around," like literally that's how it sounds live. And on this one, it's like fucking 12 vocals on top of each other. It's like, yeah, it's gonna sound a little naked live if you just have the one guy, but anyway. Sounds 100 times better with the backup vocals in there in the studio, but these guys refuse to use any kind of like backing tracks or anything live, so what are you gonna do? Okay, so I gotta ask the chat something, because like there was one Rex Viper concert that I did not talk about because it's redundant at this point. Was this from one of their shows that they did? That I think the one show I didn't talk about. I'm assuming that's where this live footage comes from, because I'm not recognizing this. Super chat, $10. Riffin' on Raf podcast featuring E-Rock, Octavia, and Steven sending love and support. DWG, thank you so much for that. Appreciate it. And I'm hopefully all the babies in the chat who are watching in secret, or maybe not so much in secret, can just fuck off, please. Find something else to do. Get a hobby rather than just hating on people. Both me and others. We've all got haters here. If you have any kind of public platform, you get haters, and it's I would say it's annoying, but they would want me to say that, wouldn't they? It's fine. I have neither. I'm neither here nor there on it. All right, Parrot Mode. I'm banning you because you're clearly just being an annoying dickhole, douchebag, buttfuck. So bye. Yeah. How many alt accounts can one man make? One must wonder.
When you're the one that's standing there, you'll reach the final bell. You're the best around. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. You're the best around.
Where the fuck are my mods at, by the way? My mod, I have like I need to like make some new mods here, because like my mods are all like drunk, passed out already at like 11:36 EST. They're already drunk and like, whatever, fucking live stream, whatever. I'm just gonna fucking drink some tequila and pass out.
Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. You're the best around. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down.
Aria, that's not a bad idea. Let me see. We do that right now. There we go. All right. Remove chat message. Okay, there you go. All right, Ria, you got it. You got it. All right. Did he say, well, it's shit? Yeah, no, every now and then Rex Viper does this shit where, Octavia, I haven't known you long enough to make you a mod. I'm sorry. I like you as a person, but like I don't have a history with you yet to do that, so sorry. Believe it or not, I don't just make anyone a mod who asks for it, Got a little bit of standards here and there, mate. Gotta vet you a little bit, if you're gonna stand the test of time. No, Rex Viper thinks it's funny to like every now and then throw in like curse words, which I think is not Christianly at all, does not glorify God in any way, shape, or form, but that's a joke. Calm down, people. Yeah, every now and then they'll just throw in like on the touch, which is coming up. He's like, fuck yeah! And I guess that's supposed to be hilarious because like they wouldn't say fuck in those 80s songs. That's the joke, I guess. where they go into the Killer Instinct theme, and I mean, in the studio version it sounds okay, but whenever they did this shit live, it just sounded like a hot mess. It sounds okay here, but it still sounds like, again, anytime they transition into the fucking video game portion of the mashup, it just sounds so like kind of weird and out of place. Like we're transitioning to a different song, and Big Ryan's transitioning to a different gender. So there's a lot of transitions going on here. Now tell me that this isn't something that would be played in the background of a Metal Jesus video. Hi guys, Metal Jesus here. We're gonna be talking about some rare, I don't know, I wouldn't say rare, but maybe some overlooked hidden gems of the PS4. Now I know a lot of people have talked about this and do video about these kind of things, but I think you'll be surprised with what you see. So, I don't know, I would say stick around if you want to see some PS4 hidden gems. This is Metal Jesus. Yeah, exactly. Metal Jesus here. As some of you may know, I used to work at Sierra Games. Sierra, I worked there. Sierra Video Games, the computer video game software company. Yeah, did I mention I worked there? I totally worked there. Okay, so this is where the jokey lyrics come in. This is where he's like, "You're the best around." Live, that's how it sounds, but like it sounds like the first line, it sounds like he says like, because there's no place to find the lyrics to these songs, by the way. It's like, "You're the best around, your arms are built like Alcatraz," and then the second time around, I don't know what the fuck he's saying, but I guess it's supposed to be funny, but I can't decipher it. Body's built like Alcatraz. Oh, I just finally heard it. You can cut diamonds with your ass. You're the best around. Body's built like Alcatraz. You're the best around. You can cut diamonds with your ass. I finally heard it. Okay, that's hilarious, you guys. Oh, that one I didn't understand. What the fuck? That was like one of the cheapest MIDI ass keyboard sounds I've heard in quite a while.
You're the best around. In the song. You're the best.
Oh, he's just saying all kinds of random shit at this point. Good lord. Oh, who gave you a license for those guns? Okay, I heard that. Dude, it looks like that's how he handles his cactus then. Dino, it's a family show. We don't do that, Dino. We don't do that here. Stop, Dino. Taking a shot. Man, I don't know, bro. Again, might be Stockholm Syndrome. I kind of like this song for some reason. I gotta say, kind of like it. And yet, I know he's pushing his voice beyond its fucking capabilities. There's no fucking way this guy is they're never gonna sing this song live. They're never going to it. They can't. But I kind of, and maybe it's the original song. It's kind of got like a pretty nice minor progression, decent melody. I don't know, man. Something about it that I kind of like.
First, when there's nothing but a slow glowing dream that your fear seems to hide deep inside your mind, all alone.
All these effects are stock on Final Cut Pro. Just throwing that out. Well, not the backgrounds and all that, but all these wacky little filters and shit.
When I have cried, silent tears full of pride, in a world made of steel, made of stone. While I hear the music, close my eyes, feel the rhythm, wrap around, take hold of my heart. Wanna feel it, please believe it. I can hold it on, dancing for.
They're like mixing the synth so close to the vocal on that because like they know he's like hitting like the not even the top, he's like blowing out the top of his range so bad even on the studio version that they got the synth like really loud in there so you don't like hear how, I don't know, man. Sometimes you can blow your anus out doing the pornos and all that. I don't know. You can blow it out and that sounds okay. I don't know. I weirdly kind of like this song for some reason. Yeah, okay, so let's acknowledge the whole Oliver Tree thing he's got going on here where almost looks like he's wearing braces or something. I explained this in my original Rex Viper video. This video is so heavily green screened that the light from the green screen like bounces back from the light boxes and then hits like your teeth, which are, you know, usually white-ish if you practice good hygiene, which for this Brit he surprisingly does. But the resulting effect is having green like shade on your teeth. So when you do the chroma key to key out the green screen, it keys out most of the green screen, but the reflections it can't really do much with. That's why you see on the side of its cheek there it's green. But on the teeth, I guess it was so reflective that it keyed out those bits, and you end up with that hideous like black bullshit on his teeth there. You can kind of see on the neck of the bass guitar there a little bit too. But yeah, that's just poor green screening 101, I guess. Yeah, but you know, I think that dirty look works for him because he kind of looks sleazy when he has his hair all ratty looking like that and shit. Like, and again, he's wearing like the Oliver Tree jacket. Half of you probably don't even know who Oliver Tree is, but yeah, that dirty look works for him in some weird way in this video. I don't know how to explain it. Then they get into the fucking video game thing, and once again, it sounds random as hell. Once again, they front-loaded the album with all the new songs. Now after this, we're gonna start getting into like Hearts on Fire, Strong and like Hit Me on Your Mighty Wings Tonight. We're getting into those after all this crap. The songs we've heard a billion times, but what are you gonna do? Why is James doing the Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas look for this video? That's a little out of pocket. I feel like this is in the same exact key as the original. meaning that this guy is trying to emulate the vocals of a female vocalist who is by nature going to sing at least 5 to 8 like half steps above your vocal range. And he's trying to just, I mean, did it with Bonnie Tyler. I guess do it with this. Was it Irene something or other? I forget the chick who did this song. There you go. James Rolfe is so afraid to take a solo at any point. I mean, even like technically James Hetfield is the rhythm guitar player for Metallica, but he will still he still knows how to do a solo. He may not be as fluent with his solos as Kirk Hammett, but like a hammock you lay in, Kirk Hammett. But like if there's like a twin guitar thing going on, like James Hetfield will absolutely contribute to that. James will never do that. He ain't got the fucking balls. James Rolfe ain't got the Stugatz to jump in with the solo thing. Instead, he lets other lead guitar James stand on his own and fuck it up live. In the studio, it sounds great, though. Studio. I kind of like yodeled there a little bit. You hear that? Studio, studio, studio. There you go. Oh, 150 people in the viewing this. Oh, now I'm feeling the algorithmic glory from being a featured streamer tonight. Hell yeah, bitch. Normally it's like 140, now it's 150. Damn. I'm like 1/3 away from, I don't know. Who the fuck's, oh, Rich from Review Tech USA. I'm like 1/3 away from his viewership. Well, sorry, Rich Tomorrow, not Review Tech. That's a dead channel. Oh, this fucking video. Yes. You got the touch. You got the power. Yeah, that one. And this is by far the worst filmed video yet. I'm surprised they let this shit slide. It's god awful. And we're about to watch it.
You got the touch. You got the power.
Fuck yeah!
Yeah.
$10 Canadian. Pay this man. Appreciate it. What kind of snakeskin fucking sequin shirt is James Rolfe wearing right now? Get the fuck out of here, James. Let me forcibly take that fucking shirt off. Wear a respectable shirt, god damn it, for once in your fucking life. Like a Crazy Town shirt, the gift of game. Come my lady, come my lady, you're my butterfly, sugar, baby. That's what real G's wear, bro. Shit like Hot Topic core, bro. Wear something like that, bro. But not 9 Inch Nails, though, because they're actually good, and I'm wearing this ironically because I'm a hipster douchebag from the 2010s.
After all is said and done, you never walk, you never run. You're a weirdo. You got the moves, you know the streets. Break the rules, take the hate. You're nobody's fool. You're at your best when the going gets rough. You've been put to the test, but it's never enough.
Do they put Dino down there on like? He's the help. Dino's the help in this video. He's like, get the fuck off the stage. You're down there. Sorry. We gotta have weird guy. Is lead guitar James blind? That would explain a lot, actually. Someone said that earlier in the chat, and it kind of like stuck with me in the back of my mind. Is the lead guitar player blind? He's always wearing some kind of weird sunglasses. I've never seen this man's eyeballs, come to think about it. Is he actually blind? That would explain why he's playing the guitar upside down and the strings are strung all kinds of stupid. What's the word? It rhymes with restarted. He restartedly strung his guitar, and maybe he is blind. That would explain so much. Oh shit, Mike Pence is in the chat. Holy shit, former VP of the United States, y'all. Give it up for Mike Pence. I didn't know Mike Pence fucked with the Viper. I didn't know he was in the Viper pit. Holy shit. To Mike Pence. Yeah, they have a pretty good ability for picking like the worst songs of the 80s so far here. Yeah. They're picking some. I mean, I guess like Power of Love by Huey Lewis, that's a pretty decent song. We're getting to that, don't you worry. You know, this is going to be sad, but I'm actually going to take a piss while this plays, believe it or not, because I feel like it's okay if I miss some of it.
It's in the blood, it's in the well, it's in the mighty hands of steel when you stand in your ground. And you'll never give in when your back's to the wall. Gonna fight to the end and you're taking it all. You got the touch, you got the power. When all hell's breaking loose, you'll be running out in the storm. You got the heart, you got the motion. You know that when things get too tough, you got the touch. You're fine, fine, fine. You know you got the touch. You're at your best when the going gets rough. You've been put to the test, but it's never enough. You've got the touch. You've got the touch.
This song is so boring. What the fuck?
You've got the touch. You've got the touch. You'll never bend. You'll never break. Do what it takes.
Is this some tie-in to Double Dragon or some shit? Is that what we're? I never fucking played Double Dragon growing up. It looked like the most generic fucking beat 'em up on the NES. Battletoads is way better in my opinion. Didn't they do a crossover, Double Dragon and Battletoads? What a weird time to be alive.
You're at your best when it gets rough. You pass the test. You've got the dragon touch. You break the rules.
I can tell you right now, they are not so great at mashing up 80s songs with video games. I'd say the Star Fox one was probably the best one so far. I think the original 4, I think some of them were okay. But so far though, these for the most part, these have been horribly awkward mashups. I think the Supersonic Boom one offends me the most so far. Oh, I got a question for Mike Pence in the chat. Were you ever like slightly perturbed that your president like wanted his people to like hang you or some shit? Did that ever make you shit your pants? It would have made me shit my pants. My God, I got a bunch of aggressive people outside fucking White House or wherever the fuck they were, the Capitol, wanting to hang me. I think I'd shit my pants. Mike Pence, did you ever shit your pants? Yeah, now they're just doing a different song. They're just doing like a different song. Oh, this is where the fuck yeah is coming up, which is supposed to be hilarious, by the way, because they don't curse in those 80s songs, but they're gonna curse now. Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah! James Rolfe's sissy little jump, where he kicks both legs up behind him. He doesn't, like, you're supposed to, when you jump, when you're on stage, you're supposed to jump like you're bringing your knees up to your chest. You're not supposed to kick both of your feet behind you like you're like a dandy who's like, I don't know how, like you're on your knees basically like you're about to like give someone a blowjob, but you're like in the air like that. That's how James Rolfe jumps up in the air. He kicks both of his feet up behind him, but when you actually jump on stage with a guitar, you're supposed to bring your knees up to your chest. That's the cool way to do it. James Rolfe does the "Hey guys," he kicks his feet behind him like he's a fucking Mary trying to fucking jump over a mud puddle back in the 1920s. Oh my God, this song is still going. Okay, let's wrap it up. Let's wrap this song up. We'll get it. You're fucking... It's just so masturbatory at this point. Jesus Christ. Wrap that shit up, my crackers. Wrap it up. Wrap it up now. Wrap it up now. Yeah. Oh my God, they're still going. Oh my my God, they're still going. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. Buddy, you suck. You make shitty songs. Okay, now we're getting into the legacy era Rex Viper here. Okay, these are the songs we've heard a million times, but they're remastered. And there's no Justin. What the fuck is that all about? God. That's the price of fucking admission that I paid for, was big old lusty, musty, crusty, not so aromatic Justy. And then this goofy ass fucking part, which I always hate. I'm so sick of hearing these original four, like, cut my teeth on. Cut my cock on, more like it. So sick of hearing these songs. Henry Rice, take a shot. Fight. Yeah, you don't have to tell me twice, motherfucker. I got my wartime flask here. Let's, if you got one, drink one. I don't smoke weed, but, so I would say if you have one, smoke one, but, I'm a drinker, not a smoker. So if you have one, drink one is what I say. This shit right here makes me kind of embarrassed that I like these video games as much as I do, because it's like, oh, I like Mortal Kombat, I like these other games, but in this context, I feel it makes me feel fucking lame for ever liking them, because it's like, oh, they're used in this shit. Like, do I really like these games this much? Then I have to remind myself, if you take Rex Viper out of the equation, you just play the game with the original soundtrack and everything. It's like, no. This game still stands on its own. Just try to forget about Rex Viper. But we're getting through this, guys. We're getting through this. Oh, you brush your teeth to this song? Damn. It's kind of awesome. You know what's weird about this conversation? $1.99 from Gerald. Thank you. What's weird about this composition is if you look at my second Rex Viper thing I did, where I'm covering these like remasters of the original, the composition of this green screen was as such that I believe that every single person filmed their performance separately on a green screen, and then James just kind of inserted them all together with this composite barn thing with this fucking fire pit in the foreground. So when they got rid of Justin and added Dino Spamino, and they needed to add the new drum set because he was using electronic drums and now he's using a acoustic kit or whatever, they were just able to delete Justy out. Well, Justy wasn't in these, even in the original, actually. But they're just able to plug in Dino, plug in the new drummer performance, and all the other guys, if you look at the original, and I pointed this out in my original video, they're playing the exact same. These are the same performances from like 2020 or whatever. Only the song itself has been redone. There's nothing about this has been redone, like as far as like the performance. They just plug in new members. That's the James Rolfe green screen way, you know. Right, Killer Squid 87 brings up a good point. LOL, James could easily afford to rent a barn for a few hours. This is my point. Why not do that? Why not find something that resembles a barn even? Get someone who knows what the fuck they're doing to light it with a better camera, an actual cinematic looking camera, or take the camera you have and get a better lens at least, and just like at least make the live performance look like three-dimensional, right? This shit looks so flat. Green screen, I mean, unless you're like a major Hollywood studio, like a effects house or whatever, your shit's gonna look flat as fuck. It's never gonna look three-dimensional, lived in space. Like, it's just, because this shit looks flat as fuck. Like, it looks one step above like amateur green screen shit, but it's like not anywhere near like, oh my god, are they in a barn? I can't tell a difference. Like, clearly not. I cannot stand how that dude strings his guitar. I know in my original video I said it was like how Jimi Hendrix strung his guitar. Apparently that's not how Jimi Hendrix strung his guitar. This dude literally this guy literally takes like a right-handed guitar and he just flips it over the other way to where the highest strings are on top and then the low strings are on the bottom, which is completely uncharted, restarted, regarded way to play the guitar. I'm thinking of another word I'm trying to use there, but I can't remember it. Why would you ever learn that way? Like, why? I can't imagine what kind of odd Honduran cave you must have lived in for 80% of your life for you to find a guitar and be like, this is how I choose to play it. And you like learn how to play, like, I mean, it's possible. All things are possible through the love of Jesus Christ, our Savior. But why would you, not JK. Yeah, why would you, it drives me insane that he plays like that. I mean, if you ever wanted to play the dude's guitar and you're a right-handed player, all you have to do is just flip it back normal and, you know, everything's oriented the way it should be. But goddamn, it's so stupid. I would love to see like some kind of safe for work thing where he's like diddling like that. Or maybe not safe for work. Just insert a porn in there. Oh, now my mind's getting dirty. This is Josh After Hours, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. This is where we would have gotten Justy, man. This is where Justy would have faded in with it like this because his large fat body is in the way. So he has to hold the mic up like this instead of like this. He's got to hold it up like this. That's where he would have faded in, like expressing his performance. Mero, he did it. It's all in his face, bro. The acting comes from his face because it can't come from his body because he can't move, but it comes from the face. He's like pour one out for Justy, man, because this was his time when his fat body faded in. That shit was great, bro. It's like gets me a little emotional talking about it right now. Oh, he's got that sick sounding Sans amp distorted bass preamp setting now. It don't sound like that live. Like I said, you can't bring the Pro Tools rig with you. Well, you can, but this band can't figure out how to do it. So you still get that dinky little practice amp sound live. But yeah, on the recording, it's got this nice Geddy Lee circa, I don't know, Vapor Trails throughout, Snakes and Arrows, Clockwork Angels, that era of Rush and their touring. Geddy Lee had this very furry, distorted sounding bass tone. This sounds reminiscent of that. Does he have that same bass tone live? Of course he doesn't. But in the studio, where all things are possible, of course he does. Gagzuki, $5. I hit the like. I'm cool. Hit the like. A lot of people like this stream. Never seen anything like it. Hit the like button. It costs you nothing. Send me your money. Hi, Mr. Dancing with Ghosts. Hey, Zachary. Take a shot for Justy. Oh no, I need to pace myself here.
Rises, energizing, right up to the end. Heart on fire, strong desire. Pages keep within. Fever rising, energizing, right up to the end.
What was that farty little keyboard thing you just did there? Oh, I didn't like that at all. Justin scented candles. Oh God, bro. I mean, honestly, if you take like a Justin Silverman worth of schmegma and compressed it, it probably would resemble the waxiness of a candle. And then you just have a wick in the middle. You like that? Oh yeah, your house can be smelling like bacteria stink, fat roll, sweat, butthole, with the quickness, with the Justy scented candles. Oh, yeah, maybe just spray paint it purple and call it Gengar scented, and it's like, oh God, Gengar smells like shit. I'm thinking if I did have Justin Silverman candles, one of the scent profiles would be tonsil stones. Let's do tonsil stones as a scent profile. If any of you have experienced a tonsil stone, you know that is one of the smelliest things your body can produce. You know the tragedy about this whole thing is that, like, it's got, like, it wants to be epic. Like, it wants to be this, like, bro, after we pull this off, and you know they were stoked about it when they first recorded it. They're like, no one's ever done anything like this. This shit sounds epic as fuck. How can anyone have an issue with this? Like, and I feel like if they never played live, I think a lot of people would, especially with like the new mixes, I think a lot of people would take a look at this and be like, you know what, this is kind of epic. It's dorky, but it's kind of cool, you know, like in a dorky kind of way. But they did play live, though. Unfortunately, the inconvenient truth, to borrow a line from Al Gore's Opus there, they did play live, and we heard what they're actually capable of when they have to pull this shit off. And yeah, it kind of sucked all the credibility out of the whole thing. You kind of see like the man behind the curtain, Wizard of Oz kind of dealio. And these are the remasters, mind you. So the originals like sucked way worse. Cause first of all, you had Lusty Krusty in there. And again, there's a love-hate relationship. Cause I do love Watch. I do miss his presence. But I think I only love it in retrospect because at this point, I've been reviewing Rex Viper so long that I now have nostalgia for the years where I first started reviewing Rex Viper. So I think that there's a weird, justy, cyclical thing going on nostalgia-wise. I can't explain it, honestly. Gerald199, song you listened to and thought that one was okay? It was the Flashdance Zero by Wet Diaper. For whatever reason, I don't know. I think that one's all right. Oh yeah, no, they've absolutely not written. They have not written an original song. It's always some kind of mashup of something that someone else has already done. Okay, now we got the fucking Back to the Future shit going on here. Okay, well, I still have 150 here. Shameless self-promotion. If you want to join my Patreon, which you should, do custom videos, a lot of album reviews, just all kinds of different cool shit going on. That's the Patreon link there. And if you want some free shit, if you want to become a part of my Discord community, here's the link to that. So, a moment of silence to recognize my links in the chat. Do either one of those. Do it. Do it. Smoke. Are you smoking yet? Sorry, that was a old Family Guy reference. All right, let's get back to this shit. Don't worry, you guys. We don't have many songs more to go. We're almost done. Okay. I don't remember if Marty McFly wears that hat in the movie or not. If he does, whatever. That's one of the ugliest fucking hats I've ever seen in my entire life. I hate that hat. Something fierce. I don't know if that's the hat from the movie, but if it is, whatever. God, that's a fucking hideous hat.
The power of love is a curious thing. Make one man weep and another man sing. Change your heart to a little white dove. More than a feeling, that's the power of love. Silver and diamonds, rich like cream. Stronger and harder than a bad girl's dream. Make a bad one good, make
This song is just boring, quite frankly. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like to listen to these songs without the videos and to listen to them more than one time just as a curiosity is like, I don't see anybody doing that, honestly. And James, he's got like, what, 2 or 3 million subscribers on his channel, and Rex Viper's got 10,000. I don't know, man. This just shows you how many people are disinterested in the Viper. Okay, so he's in a movie theater here, clearly, so he is able to secure locations for his videos. He just doesn't feel like doing that whenever it comes to, like, the band performances. He's fine with just shoving them in a closet in his basement and using fog machines and black drapes in the background. All right, fair enough.
Don't feel the power of love. Can you feel it? The power of love. The power of
Dude, this is like some fucking, like, that guy with the glasses, like, circa, like, fucking, I don't know, what, 2012? 2013 level of shit? And this original video came out in 2020. I don't know. I feel like they should have known better at this point. I mean, fucking post-production bees. Just like, what is it they called? The what the fuck term is that? When you anyway, fucking Joe Biden. I'm having a Joe Biden moment right now. Anyway, I can't think about it so where you fucking move it in post production. Not the cue point. The goddamn. I'll think about it. Keyframe. Thank you. Goddamn. Keyframe. That was the word I was thinking of. Fucking post-production PNG bees with keyframes. Thank you. Goddamn, my brain was having a moment. I really hate that flailing motion that guy does when he like is. I'm sure they do that in the video game, but I just think it looks. I think it looks gay, in a happy way, and I don't like happiness.
Don't want police, please our name. Guys walking back and forth with a glass pane. My bowling balls are coming, which is cool sometimes, but I need to pick up.
Who's the hula gal? You know, it's funny you should say. I also noticed that, like, oh, that's the only time we've seen like a chick in this entire video, like literally. Because I don't think chicks will go within a 50-mile radius of whatever this thing is that we got going on here. just out of curiosity, I'm not even trying to be disrespectful or anything. What was James's wife, April, doing during all of this? I'm just curious. What was she doing? Oh, where's your husband at? Oh, yeah, he's doing some, like, Back to the Future, like, video game thing. Yeah, I'm like, raising the kids right now and, like, doing whatever wives do. I don't know. I wonder, and I wonder like what these other men's situations are with the ladies in their lives, and are they looking at this going like, this is what you're needing to take like a week off with PTO, to go and do, like this is what you're doing, like perhaps. How many fights have these band members got in with their significant others? Like, stop doing this shitty ass stupid video game thing that he's not even paying you for. You're not getting paid, and exposure is not getting paid, okay? Like, why are you doing this? Baby, we play like 2 shows a year, you know, in front of like 200 people. Like, come on now, this is my dream. Playing other people's music and video game compositions. All right, well, that one sucked. All right, this is Mighty Wings and Hadoukens. This is the one where I was like, hey, they actually, like, oddly, for this one in particular, chose to actually, like, film it seriously, like, with, like, a pretty decent cinematic camera. And why this one? Why only this one? I didn't understand that. But the drummer's playing a rock. And none of the instruments are clearly plugged in, which maybe that's part of the joke, because maybe they consider themselves a joke band. I don't fucking know, but never understood why this one in particular was filmed so much better than the others. And then, you know, you have songs like The Touch, where it's like an iPhone filming a band practice. There's just literally no brand consistency, which I can relate to. My band has some well-produced videos. And then if you go far back enough, it's like, oh, that looks a little rough. But I think there's a progression with us. And with this, it's just like, yeah, you never know what you're going to get. Sometimes they're going to be really well produced, and sometimes they're going to be complete shit. You know, it's whatever footage James can get that's easy for his life, you know, that doesn't, like, put him out too much. My question is, why would he not film all the videos like this? Find a location and film them all like this. Still cut in your stupid video game footage and all that. But why rely so heavily on goddamn green screen? I mean, every now and then is fine, but like so many of these, like, push it to the limit and all that kind of shit is so reliant on green screen. It's like, find a fucking location. It doesn't have to be this elaborate, but like just something, you know, that looks 3-dimensional, like that like exists in the real world.
It rolls around the sun. It doesn't mean that much to me. I take a chance on the engine light, just like all the rest. I look inside and dig it out, 'cause there's no points for second best. There's a raging fire in my heart tonight.
I know. All the James Rolfe jokes, insert them here.
There's a raging fire in this
hate to make this joke, but if Justin was still in the band at this point, would they have made a flight suit big enough to accommodate Lusty Justy, or would they have had to have sewn 2 extra larges together in some Frankensteinian method to make a flight suit that was big enough for Krusty Justy? Secondly, is that something you would want to see? Me, a resounding yes. I would like to have seen that, but I think that would have been an issue for them. And I don't think they would have had time to do it.
Ride into the night till I make you take me on your mighty wings. Make you take me on your mighty wings across the sky. Take me on your mighty wings. Take me on your mighty wings tonight.
I fucking hate that rock gag. Their drummer playing the rock. I don't know, man. That just, like, it's so stupid. Like, I hate that gag. It's like, I'm sure they thought that shit was hilarious. Like, yeah, he's playing a rock. I don't know. It's like, you went this far. Couldn't you set up some kind of little tiny drum kit up there? Like, I don't know. I'm sure they had their reasons.
I'm on your mighty wings tonight. Hadouken's blaze like fireflies. Show you can reach for the sky. I'm on your mighty wings tonight. Hadouken's blaze like fireflies. Show you can reach.
All right, guys. This is unrelated, but I do want to know if you played Street Fighter 2, who was your main? And we'll go even into Street Fighter 2 Turbo, where they implemented the villains as well. Bison, Sagat, Balrog, Vega. Who was your main in Street Fighter 2? I got to know. For me, it's either Ryu or Ken. They're kind of interchangeable in my mind. I would love to know.
The sky. Forward, down, punch. Sure, you can. Mighty.
M. Bison as a main. That's interesting. Okay. That's an interesting main. Seeing a lot of Chun-Li's in here. Okay. Okay. Cammy, I never knew how to do any moves with her. Guile, Zangief, and Dalsim. Bison, Guile. I could see Guile being a main for sure. He's got such an easy move set. It's easy. I mean, he's got anti-air and he's got a good projectile. He's got that double sweep thing. Bison though, I don't see how that could be a main. He's got some things though, I guess. Yeah, either Ken or Ryu, either one, they're pretty interchangeable for me. They differed them as the series went on, but in the original Street Fighter 2, they were essentially the same skin. There's no way Balrog's your main. I don't believe that.
Turbo engines, sonic boom.
And then they had that beautiful footage. I don't want to say beautiful, but it looks pretty good. Now you have iPhone footage intercut. No filters on it seemingly at all. Yeah, sure, cut that in there, I guess.
There's a raging fire in my heart tonight. Ball of glowing power in my hands. There's a challenging vigor in my soul tonight. Come on and hit me with your dragon punch.
Is Guile one of the weaker characters? What's cool is when Guile can catch you in midair and he brings you down on his fucking pompadour, because it's got so much pomade in it and hairspray that it just breaks your back. DJ, I never really played him much. He did I don't know, what did he do? He made some weird sound whenever he shot his little projectile out.
Straight up to the sky till I make you.
Fei Long, what the fuck was the purpose of him? Like, I know he was like supposed to be like a Bruce Lee kind of character. He did that like fiery leg thing, but like, what the fuck? T-Hawk. Yeah, okay, now we're getting into the auxiliary characters.
Take me on with Hellocans. Make you take me with the Shoryukens up in the sky. Take me on your mighty wings and Hellocans tonight.
Yeah, I'm surprised more people haven't said like Honda or Blanca is one of their mains. Personally, I feel like Vega is one of like the worst characters as far as like being your main character. Because like, I don't know, I just feel like Vega has like, I don't know, when the computer plays as Vega, they kick my fucking ass if it's like on hard or whatever. Vega's flying all around the screen and yeah, there's not shit you can do about it, but playing a human as Vega is pretty easy to defeat. Oh god, I think this might be the last song. Fucking Eye of the Tiger, fucking electronics. Let's see here. Let me reference my track list. Oh yeah, Eye of the Tiger Electronics. Yeah, this is the last one, you guys. Oh my god. Oh my god. Man, Justy used to be right where fucking Slash's son Dino is. God, I will say that is a pretty impressive Tiger electronic effect there. Or Nintendo Game & Watch or whatever. That LCD effect. I don't know how they did that, honestly. I really, like... I know how they've done every other effect that in any of these videos. I don't know how they did that effect, honestly. Unless they had like an outside person doing it. That's pretty cool.
Rising up, back on the street. Did my time, took my chances. With the distance, now I'm back on my feet. Just a man and his will to survive. So many times, it happens too fast.
That's like James' favorite shirt, by the way, the lesbian button down there. That's James loves that shirt so much.
You trade your passion for glory. Don't lose your grip on the dreams of the past. You must fight just to keep them alive. It's the eye of the tiger, it's the thrill of the fight. Rising up to the challenge of our rival. And the last known survivors just is praying.
Yeah, dude, they're playing their music right in front of a bunch of tigers. That's fucking crazy. Like, I don't know. I couldn't play in front of a bunch of tigers. That's kind of ballsy if you ask me. Dawn99 from Gerald. Best Mega Man 2 cover. Bubble Man is my jam. It'd have to be one of the Wily stages, honestly. Dun, 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 that's my favorite song from the Mega Man 2 soundtrack. It's Wily Castle stage number 3 or 4. Yeah, I mean, I gotta think those must be real tigers on set. Rising up to the challenge of the Game Boy, one of the cringiest lyrics in Rex Viper's pantheon of hit songs. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, we've hit rock bottom. I like how James Rolfe has that genty guitar, and by the way, it's spelled gent, style of metal, bro, with the curved frets, because you know you're doing such crazy shredding that you need like a 8-string curved fret guitar to all your genty riffs, and all James does is just ride the top 2 strings doing muted power chords the whole time. Face to face, out in the heat. Right there, Justin used to be in that scene where Dino's at right now. Justy used to be right next to British James there, and he was contributing his woes. Man, it just makes me really sad that Justy's not here anymore. guys have just made it through Rex Viper's entire CD, Super, or is it Turbocharger Deluxe? God damn. Wait, how many strings are on James Rolfe's guitar there? I gotta know. How many strings is he not using? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, that's an 8-string guitar. Nice. Nice. He's not using 6 of those strings. That's awesome. I'll be right back. I gotta take a piss, and I don't know, maybe we'll look at some more Justin Silverman shit. BRB. No, I don't want to watch that again. Alex, don't stop telling... Do stop telling me to pee. Stop. God damn it, I'm having a seizure or a fucking stroke. Stop telling me to pee. Stop peeing everywhere. Stop telling me to stop peeing everywhere. God, the alcohol's kicking in. Okay, so I just quickly mined Silvermania's channel for a very weird video that I saw titled, where's it at? PAX East sex hookups on Craigslist, Silvermania. I don't know what this is. I don't know what we're about to watch, but you guys don't want me to go, do you? Do you want me to go? I mean,
hey YouTube, trust.
I can just go. I can just go right the fuck now. Here it goes. Do you want me to go? I'm starting a poll right now, right here, right now. I'll let the people decide democratically. I'm sure I can find something else to do tonight. Oh, we got a yes. Got a poll going on. Oh, it's rough there. Well, okay. 35 to 65, 23 votes, 133 people watching. I feel like more people could probably vote in the chat. I need more assurances that you don't want me to go, because I can go. Cerebral P, $10 Canadian, absolute torture, lest us all be the cucks. Pay Josh. I'm gonna heart that. I need you while I edit. Bro, if you can edit and listen to other audio at the same time, I fucking envy you, because I cannot do that. I need like absolute silence while I fucking edit. Depends on what you're editing, I guess. Weigh in, you fucks. I need to know. Henry Rice, $10. Don't you dare go. Shots. Need my blood alcohol meter. Tell me where I'm at. Or maybe I'll just be naughty and take another shot anyway. You'll never know. Actually, you'll probably get a good sense that I'm quite drunk. No, I'm kidding. All right, that's good enough for me, 72%. To the people who do want me to go, like, what the fuck's your problem? Why are you on here? Why are you on here? You should always want to see me 100%. So I don't know what the fuck this... I mean, obviously, you see what this is. It's a great illustration of Lusty Justy as he's achieving climax of some kind. Sorry for that image. Just as an aside, before we watch whatever the fuck this is, anyone watch Boardwalk Empire? I love Richard Harrow. That guy's a badass. He's an underrated character. Nucky Thompson, the whole gang, 1920s. Kind of slept on that Boardwalk Empire show. Been watching it. Steve Buscemi. Fucking Richard Harrow is my hero. I wish I could have that. He's like a freak, but he's a badass. I always like those characters. I'll kill you if you don't let him go. I'll kill you. All right, here we go. Well, I don't know what the fuck this is, to be honest with you. Again, the title is PAX East Sex Hookups from Craigslist, something like that.
Justy here. I'm heading up to PAX
Wait, how did he call himself? I gotta hear this.
this weekend and decided I need
No, go back to the beginning, you fucker.
YouTube Trusty Justy here.
Trusty Justy. That is never a verb or an adverb that I would ever attribute to this man. Okay, anyway.
Here. I'm heading up to PAX East this weekend and decided I need some hot sexual healing. Let's see what I can find on Craigslist. Hot, fit,
See, this is what I'm saying. This is too edgy for Cinemassacre. Why does he do shit like this? First of all, this is a bygone era. They don't have the hookup section on Craigslist anymore. Trust me, bro. Anyhow.
fun for younger playmate in Fenway Park. Let's see, athletic, 6 foot tall, age 42. Ooh, an excellent pick. Ah, perfect. Some cock picks. I need those. Those are perfect. In town visiting this weekend for PAX. Looking to connect with a hot, fun, younger gamer. A twink-type playmate. I am a nice, decent, fun-loving guy who is totally turned on with the sexual dynamic of younger and older. I'm not your daddy. Not gonna tell you what to do, unless that's what you want. Just looking to connect with a younger hottie.
Why is he doing this video right now? Is this like so? Like, isn't he the guy heading up a lot of these bullshit conventions that I've clearly burned bridges with? Every single one of them. I'm on good info here that these people have seen my videos, and I am persona non grata at this point. But why would he do a video like this? Why?
If you're attracted to older guys who are masculine, straight acting, appearing, etc., if you have fantasies of fucking or being fucked, who doesn't, making out, sucking one another in a clean, safe, no pressure environment, I'm your man. So, if you like what you see and read, please respond and tell me about yourself, what you're looking for, interested in, and include a couple pics. I'm staying at a nice upscale place near Fenway and can host or travel. Your move, babe. A good hard man awaits your response.
God, some Linkara vibes going on here. Pretty fucking hardcore.
That was awesome. His comma works pretty off, but this A+ for this guy. PAX East eating out. Here we are, PAX eating out, man for woman at the Seaport Hotel. So this doesn't really work for me because I don't have a vagina to get eaten out, but we're gonna see where this
I don't know, Justy. There's a lot of folds on your skin that you could turn into makeshift vaginas if you believe hard enough.
goes. Any ladies looking to get eat out during PAX East? Any ladies looking to get eat out? Okay, so first off, he's not even using the right form of the verb.
Justin, don't act like you're above any of this, bro. Don't act like you're not right in there on the ground floor being like, hey, I'm part of Rex Viper. I know this is probably before Rex Viper. Or was it? I don't know.
Verb. It's just that any ladies looking to get eaten out during PAX East, but we'll keep going. 30 male Asian, there you go. 30 male
Wait, what do you mean by Asian? There you go. What do you mean by that, Justin?
Asian from Brooklyn. Would love to see you in your cosplay with your legs spread wide open. Put my head in between and let me taste your nectar. Okay, that's...
Oh! Taste your nectar. Oh my God. Justin, you wrote all of these, bro. You did. You don't have to act like some other people. Like, this is the seedy fucking underbelly that I knew these cons are all about. It's just, I feel like a lot of the chicks don't think like this. They just want to, like, be sexy, and some of them want to attract the male gaze, but others probably just want to look cool, whatever. But then there's all these dudes. So many dudes. And they're so very horny. And all they're thinking about is, I guess, this kind of shit. Justin's mind obviously goes to this place, or he wouldn't have made a video like this.
Creepy. Cosplay is a plus, but not required. Okay, and there you go again. Asian 30-year-old male from Brooklyn. Required.
Whoa! Racist a little bit. Just because he's Asian, he wants to see cosplay? Like your whole ass life isn't based around Gengar, Justy?
Prefer HWP and clean. He needs that clean nectar. He doesn't want that shitty, dirty nectar. Get with it, ladies. Hello!
I don't know. Dirty Nectar is a good pseudonym for Justy at this point. Justy, lusty, Dirty Nectar Silverman.
I had an interesting idea for someone attending PAX East this year. Very unlikely that I'll find someone for this, but it never hurts to try. I'm looking for someone who's going to PAX and has an extra ticket. Okay. Someone's looking for a free ticket. Some lady's gonna scam some guy out of a PAX ticket.
And guess what man can give you those free tickets? Just guaranteed. It's the fatty, Justy, musty, crusty that's reading it right now. And don't think he hasn't used that to his advantage. I'm sure he fucking has. It hasn't come out yet. Allegedly. I'm speculating. I'm role-playing right now as a detective. I can imagine that Justin uses that power with these haughty little cosplay girls who are obsessed with, oh my God, I gotta go to this con. I must go to this con.
Let's see.
I'm willing to do anything.
Accompaniment. Okay. I've been to PAX a couple times before, but not for the past 2 years. I'm not a huge gamer. Why are you going? But I am interested in games and watch a fair amount of YouTube Let's Plays. Then she must have watched Silvermania. Let's see. I think this could be a fun way to attend an event and make a new friend. I'm only looking to go for a day. Well, that's not enough time for our relationship, baby. Okay. I'm a nice, friendly, and bubbly girl with a bit of quirk.
I think there's enough Justin Silverman material here to warrant its own YouTube video, don't y'all? I think this might be a thing I tackle here in the future. This man is so fucking weird so far. And this is just shit that's chilling on YouTube. Yeah, I think Justin might be a whole ass topic of its own. I think there's enough weirdness here. Rhea, are you taking notes? There might be some research involved. Hitherto, this live stream.
Sarcasm. Well, who isn't? I dress well, am groomed, and cute. Oh, and she doesn't use the Oxford comma. I'm sorry, but that's a no-go for me. Easy to talk to, and I like learning about new things and people. I am a normal, productive member of society. Why would you... Normal, productive members of society don't say that they're normal, productive members of society. It's kind of like a crazy thing.
Oh, Rhea. I wanted to get back into, doing, more music-based shit. But I got this itch on this guy. I've seen too much between last stream and this stream. This guy's a weirdo, man. He's got some weird shit. I hate posting this publicly right now because I don't want word to get back to him, but it probably will at this point. Hopefully he doesn't private everything, but he's got some weird shit out there. And this guy is so, for as dirty as Cinemassacre is with the swearing and all that, at the end of the day, it's kind of a family-friendly channel. It's not like some sex pervert channel. I don't know. Justin's just not the right fit with this kind of thing. He's still trying to be this edgy 4channer. And, yeah, there's some stuff here. There's some meat on this bone. feel it in my bones.
Who likes a little adventure? A super bonus would be if you happen to be staying in a hotel or nearby, if we end up hitting it off and want to have a safe NSA encounter. She wants to have an encounter with the National Security Agency. Oh my God. This is a scam. It's George Bush. I knew it. But no, wait, this chick wants to have a no strings attached sex encounter and she's bubbly and cute. This is great. I might have to email this person. Okay. We don't have to do anything like that if you don't want to. Let me be clear. That I will only sleep with someone I want to have sex with. I'm not a call girl, and I'm not looking to exchange sex for a ticket or anything, so please don't ask. This is Craigslist, so I think it's important to clarify. You know what? I did ask those questions earlier, so you're right. Let's see. Looking for someone in their 20s or 30s? Perfect, that's me. Who is kind? That's me. Who can hold a conversation? That's me.
Okay, whatever. I've established that this is creepy, and I will look into this at a later date. There's another thing. I saw something like, apparently Justin is like buddies with Andrew WK, like the music artist, who I'm sure is regretting his affiliation with Justin at this point. Probably does not return his phone calls. I guess they did a Did You Know gaming style video, but it's called Did You Know Taco Bell, featuring Andrew WK. I don't know why the fuck these people are associated with one another. The world gets smaller the more and more I dig into things here. Oh, they got the graphics and everything, just like the Did You Know gaming. Look at that.
It's another fresh new morning. Taco Bell.
I will say they did a good job on the graphics and everything. I mean, yeah, that does look like a complete ripoff of Did You Know gaming. I mean, all right.
Taco Bell, starting fresh and starting early. Taco Bell, Taco Bell, snappy cheese and crispy lettuce. The freshest you can get it, shredded, simmered, chopped and grated. Taco Bell, put a smile on your face. And Taco Bell, everybody loves taste. And Taco Bell, 'cause we're a fresh food place. Taco Bell.
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
Did you know the Bell in Taco Bell comes from the founder's last name? In 1946, former U.S. Marine and World War II veteran Glenn Bell opened a hot dog stand called...
Is this Andrew WK narrating right now? When it's time to party, we will party hard. You fight alright, and when you fight, you just feel alright, 'cause we will never listen to your rules. Yeah, that guy sucked. My brother bought his CD. Why? Why did my brother buy so many CDs of shitty artists? He did, though. He didn't have as much discretion as I did. He would just buy shit. I'd have to at least like one or two of their singles before I bought their albums. Like, I don't want to say, like a little band, like, well, shit. None of these are going to be good examples I have right off the bat. Okay, we'll just pick my first Genesis record. Self-titled, okay? Mama. It's a great song. One of my favorite songs of all time. I bought the CD, was not disappointed. Well, obviously, we got fucking Pink Floyd's Wish You Were Here. I mean, duh. These are all the CDs I have in my little CD thing, all my videos. People ask, like, what CDs I got going on. Got Play by Moby, the first CD I ever bought. No regrets there. Then, a nod to my predilections towards electronic music. We have Kraftwerk's Computer World. All great CDs. Andrew WK's, his first album. All the songs sound exactly the same. Anyway. Rush. Yeah, there should be a Rush CD in there, honestly. It would be Signals.
Bell's Drive-In in sunny California. After that, he ventured into the taco business with his company, Taco Tia, and then El Tacos. In 1962, he founded the first Taco Bell in Downey, California.
Are they just giving me a fucking history on Taco Bell right now? Like, seriously? Is this like a Justin Silverman meme where, like... Is that Charlie Kirk? No, that's not. That couldn't be him. He was too young by this point.
Giveaways over the years as a result.
Introducing Nintendo Score 64 and Win at Taco Bell. Residents of the town of Bethel, Alaska were surprised when a Taco Bell paid a visit when the company learned that residents of the remote town were disappointed Taco Bell was not planning to open up a store there. The company said, hey, no problem, we're going to airlift 10,000 tacos from Anchorage.
Did you know Taco Bell has gone through many logos and mascots since its creation? From a young Nino to a sleeping hombre to the classic yellow bell we're most familiar with. The current logo, however, was modified thanks to a Sylvester Stallone movie. In the 1993 film Demolition Man, the only restaurants in existence are Taco Bells. This is explained by stating that there was a franchise war in which Taco Bell was the only...
Yes, this keeps being brought up over and over again. Okay, we're gonna watch one more Silvermania video. It's like a PAX thing, which I guess he's associated with. It's called Life Out of Balance, which disturbs me because my first album is called Koyaanisqatsi, based off the movie Koyaanisqatsi, and it's from the Hopi Indian language, means life in turmoil, life out of balance, or needing a new way to live. And I'm hoping he's not somehow tying that movie that inspired me so much to make my first album. I'm hoping he's not tying it into whatever the fuck restartation that he's doing with whatever we're about to watch, because that will sully my choice of choosing that title for my first album that I ever put out, ever. So let's see what the fuck this is about. No idea. Oh, it is. I can already tell from the oh my god. Justin Silverman's seen Koyaanisqatsi. Oh my god. And now he's naming it Life Out. Existential crisis. This is all like behind. So, okay. Anyway, I don't even feel like explaining. Let's see what this is. Yep. Yeah, he's doing the whole Koyaanisqatsi thing. Oh, that depresses me. So he's doing a whole artsy. Yeah, Koyaanisqatsi is like an art house movie. I don't expect a lot of people to know it, but like when I made my first album, I mean, certainly I couldn't have been the first person to recognize the virtue of this movie that not many people have seen, but it's not even really a movie. It's like a fucking, I don't know what you'd call it. But there's no actors, there's no dialogue. It's just like a visual thing. It's like an experimental kind of movie, and yeah, sure, I'm not the first person to have seen that and wanted to, but like I based my whole ass first album off of this concept, and seeing Justin Silverman use the same thing just kind of cheapens it a lot. I even did a cover of the opening song there. I won't bore you with any of those details, but yeah, anyway. Oh no, where are we at time-wise on here? Because I'm tired of doing these like long-ass fucking streams that are like 5 bajillion hours long. Okay, we're at 3. Okay, yeah, we're going to cut it. It's long enough. Thank you, everybody, for watching. And I think there might be a Justy Silverman video coming up here more sooner rather than later. So until next time. Have a great rest of your night.